That's rule number one.
That's rule number one.
Mm-hmm.
So today, what's up, y'all? It's Mr. Wealth Hacker. It's conversations with Mr. Wealth Hacker. And we have a special guest, Mrs. Wealth Hacker. Woo, and the crowd goes wild. Woo, woo. But yeah,
I'm glad
so
that you're corny. That's
you
a
glad
good
I'm
thing.
okay.
I like corny stuff.
You like the corny stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. All right, so topic for today is what to do and what not to do in a relationship. So, what you think, Mrs. Wealth Hacker? What do you think? What do you think I shouldn't do sometimes? Like when we in a relationship, like when we, of course.
Don't answer your phone every time somebody call you.
But, all right, cause you gotta let me counter from everything. You say don't answer my phone, but I'm an entrepreneur.
Right, but you know it's not an emergency if your daddy called you one time, or your sister called you one time, or if your homeboy called you one time. If they're calling you back to back to back, then maybe they need some help, then you can answer. But when you're with your wife, and it's just you and your wife and no kids, they'll live. Can I get my time? That's all I'm saying. Okay. I ain't saying I'm not saying don't answer your phone at all. I'm saying let me have my time. Because I could tell you this. Your sister, your homeboy, your daddy ain't always bringing you money. They not bringing you money. I'm just saying. Entrepreneur or not.
You're hiding that bag. I've been meaning to take that bag out. But, yeah. But, okay.
And you gotta agree. That's a valid point.
That's a pretty good point.
Babe, where we going?
We're about to go home. Yeah.
Okay.
So
now we gotta go.
What? I guess you could ask me the same question, I guess.
Can we go to TJ Maxx? That's what we should have. No? Okay.
So, fellas, because she don't got no question. I got all the questions in the world. Because relationships can be very, very, very difficult. It's like a business itself, right? I think it's a business itself. And take a lot of work. And you gotta figure out I don't think you're gonna be able to nail everything because y'all change.
Men do too. Everybody change. They should change.
Yeah. But y'all change a lot faster. Like men changes in. We change in. You gotta give us the minimum. We would change like something small though, probably every 6 months, 3 months at minimum. Something small may change. It may. But women, I think it's because y'all have cycles. Because y'all have, your period, your monthly. I feel like that's why y'all change so much. I could be wrong, but I feel like, see.
You better not. Who is it?
It's my daddy.
Don't
He just called me twice. Sorry, Dad. I can't.
No, call him back. Call him back.
So we shooting, as you can see, we shooting the video.
No, you can call him back.
This is my daddy for real too. But yeah. So I feel like this to my men, right? I feel like your relationship will last as long as you can deal with the woman's monthly. So question that, right?
Oh my God.
You see what I'm saying?
Father-in-law. You need help? Do you need help? You're stuck? You're stuck somewhere? You're stranded? You ran out of gas?
Tell them we were.
See how it's not important?
We were.
I love you.
I love
We
I love you.
We recording right.
I love you too.
God, we making a video right now.
Hey, I'll talk to y'all later.
Not that, yeah.
See, exactly. Love you. Bye.
Dang.
Well, we're gonna call back in a little bit when it's done.
I want to tell my grandchildren what y'all doing.
Not that kind of video.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell them.
Okay, come get them.
Huh?
Come get them.
Oh boy.
They'll be home after a while. Bye.
Yeah.
See how I know that wasn't important? Then
So back to what I was saying, right? So to men, I feel like our relationship, this is just one part of it though, because a relationship is like a business to me. In my opinion, I feel like it's a lot of different pieces inside of a relationship. And this is one key thing to me with men. I'm just speaking for us fellas. You can speak for the women.
well, I just want to go to TJ Maxx.
Okay. So I feel like with men, our relationship will last as long, the period of time will last as long as we can
Adapt, accept.
I guess. Yeah, adapt and accept. But how many months can you put up with the woman's monthly? So how many years can you go back? It's basically back through the months though. So because if you
I don't like this analogy.
yeah, I mean that's a reason. That's the way I look at it sometimes. Like how many?
Well, why when I'm when I'm about to become like I'm about to start my cycle, like you tell me.
I haven't nailed it all the way to the T.
It doesn't matter, but you know when I'm about to start my cycle. So, and you always tell me, oh, dang, yeah, your period about to come on. Yeah, your period about to come on. And I just be like, no, it's not.
But look,
I'm not emotional because it's my period. But you know, it's my period. So what happens? Nothing. Nothing happens.
right.
But if you know that I'm on my cycle, why don't you just be like, all right, kids, let your mama be. Don't bother her, babe. Don't worry about dinner.
So that's a good point. Good point.
You know the stuff that I crave. You know I like my chocolate. And so it's just like, you do nothing.
So in other words, you're saying I'm supposed to know you.
Yes.
Because that's what you hit me with.
Yes.
And look, as the man knows the woman, the woman should know the man, right? And the man should know himself. And the smartest thing to do, I feel like one of the smartest things to do is to did I get that right? Camera and jacked up. I feel like one of the smartest things to do is to stay away.
Unless you about to give me a hotel room where I can just come and go until my cycle is over. And no, it's not no staying away because we about to deal with these kids.
Cause look,
who's about to maintain this household?
The reason why I say the man need to stay away, because y'all will shoot darts at us. I don't know if y'all, because y'all in pain, y'all trying to like make us in pain or something. I don't know.
No, it's more so you're not being considerate from the beginning. And then, like you said, you know we're about to have a cycle. It's not new. It's not like I just started my cycle last month. How many cycles have you been? I've been on my cycle. How many times since we've been together? I'm just saying, it's not new.
Yeah. But
so when you know it's about to come on, because you tell me all the time, I don't have to even look at my app. Yeah, your cycle about to come on. My thing in the back of my mind, okay, well, since he know my cycle about to come on, he about to tell these kids, leave me alone. He about to make sure they good. He about to make sure they eat dinner. He gonna make sure I don't have to cook. I mean, we do it for the rest of the month, the rest of the year, outside of our cycles, until we get cranky. And even so, during our cycles, we still cook and clean and tend to the kids. But I'm just saying, on the worst days, adapt. know me enough to know.
So you think that if you think that could be one of the keys though, if the man kind of like master the woman's cycle, then will the relationships be better?
It's not necessarily mastering her cycle. It's learning your wife, learning your partner. Because you could say, babe.
But what about learning the man too?
Okay, but you can't say I don't know you, because I do. And it's not. I just know your likes. When you're in your zone, I know I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, there's no point in me telling him, this funny thing that Mia just did. There's no point in me mentioning, we have parent-teacher night. There's no point in me discussing, something that I want to do or an event that I want to attend to during you being in your zone. Like, I get that.
Right. Okay.
I know when you come in the house, you want to relax. So, like, I get that. Like, I'm not about to come at you with 1,000 questions when you first walk in the house, because you like to get comfortable. You want to, I ain't gonna say de-stress, but like just unwind.
Okay.
Whereas I come home and it's like, okay, let me take my work shoes off, let me get comfortable, wash my hands, let me start dinner. I don't get that moment to unwind. And so things like, if you ask me, oh babe, how was your day at work? And I'm like, I just don't even want to talk about it. You should know, okay, my wife didn't have a bad day at work. What can I do to relieve? Oh, okay, well, I'm sorry you had a bad day, babe. I'll make sure, I'll go get dinner for us tonight. You can come home and pour me a glass of wine. Just go and unwind, and don't worry about, I'll just, bring your dinner to the bedroom so you can have your peace and quiet. Because it's not like I do anything, well, for me anyway, because everybody's different. Everybody's partner is different, but I don't do anything extra for myself. I'm not that person that go get her nails done, go to the hair salon, get her lashes done. I don't play in makeup. I don't do any of that stuff that most women, do to pamper themselves. For me, and I think that's why this is part of why I feel like you should know me. Like, I'm very simple. Unless it's something very specific I want to do, and I do tell you specifically when I want to do something. But I'm very simple. I just want to come home. I want to shower, and I just want to sit on my bed sometimes and just be like, today was a day, and I'm home, and I'm about to, and you be watching that nonsense, and you don't know how to step or stop being, Drill Sergeant Jen. I watch TikToks on rerun or just mess so that I can stop being Drill Sergeant Jen, so I can just think of anything else but work or being in control of everything. And I don't think you realize that about me yet.
Man, I do that sometimes.
You on TikTok, you go watching that TikTok. If I'm not here watching these TikToks and laughing at the stuff that I see or intrigued by it, then I'm Drill Sergeant Jen and I want to be in control of everything, and that's also a problem. So which would you rather me do?
Okay. So tell me this though. Why do you think women be so petty? Because I feel like women radar of being petty is way higher than the man's. Me at least. Because you more pettier than I am.
Well,
because
you lead our households, and I do let you, I was about to correct myself.
No.
I was about to say, let me not say that.
Okay.
You lead our household, and for me, that's normal, right? For you to be up here, and you dictate pretty much, I ain't gonna say everything, but like the bigger things. And you never tell me no. So like if I said, I want a car, I want this new vehicle, whatever the case may be, you won't necessarily tell me no. You be like, babe, that's not the goal right now. You'll get it, but that's not the goal right now. Okay. We were just in Ross, I want that cheap.
Yeah.
And what did you say?
That ain't not right now.
You said, Babe, you came in here for a dress.
But in my mind, I was thinking, right? I was like, it ain't the time right now. That's what I was thinking in my mind.
I ain't get upset because we didn't get the chair. Because you didn't tell me no. You said, babe, we came in here for a dress. Let's stay focused. So it's like, okay, well, now you have an idea of the chair that I want. So eventually I'm going to get my chair. You're just not going to be today. It's just not going to be today.
No.
So, I mean, I'm not tripping about it because I'm going to get my chair.
That's how you feel. That's how you feel. And you didn't hear what I said when I was in the store. I was like, that's privileged problems. So, fellas.
What do you mean privileged problems?
What do you do when your woman, you go somewhere and she asks you for everything? I'm not saying you ask for everything.
Because I was about to say.
I'm not saying you ask for everything, but
your wife is very simple.
Simple, but simple can cost a lot too. The reason why simple can cost a lot.
Y'all about to start asking to go to the hairdresser every month, get my hands and my feet done every single month, and start painting makeup.
Listen,
because I'm just trying to figure out.
Simple costs a lot too because you're so simple that you buy more things that's simple. I'm gonna tell you what, you know what I'm saying? Because to me, you are the as seen on TV best consumer. You know, the little infomercial, the little as seen on TV where they be putting up the little products and stuff. Cause this woman
says the man that bought that little green thing, that little tube.
What green thing?
That little cream thing, thinking all that stuff was gonna come up.
That's out of how many?
It don't matter. I could have told you that.
That's my one thing. My one thing. But you do it a lot.
Name.
You went and bought that little. Instead of you taking a spoon and stirring your fluid, like let's say you got water, right? And you put salt in it. You got salt in it. You know, you usually take a little spoon and stir it up. She went and bought a gadget to just hit the button and it stirs it. Come on,
First off,
people making us lazy with all these new gadgets and stuff.
First off, let's pause. I bought a frother. That was $6.99.
That's $6.99.
And okay, wait a second. I didn't buy it for no salt water, sir.
I'm just saying, $6.99. We could have bought one share of P-Set.
I bought it because
you'd have been paying us every month.
The hot.
Just being honest.
Well, we're not gonna talk about.
Could have bought one stop.
We're not gonna talk about $100 pair of shoes you bought to go to your grandma's prom that you wore one time.
I still can fit them, and they're still in mint condition.
And I've used the frother well more than that.
Oh man.
And for the record, I was using it because I got it because I have a hot chocolate stand.
Okay.
And it's easier than the kids trying to get a spoon every single time to stir for them to use the frother. Because they will use you know what? We ain't got plastic forks and spoons right now in the house because they use a plastic spoon, about 5 of them every hour, and then we ain't got none.
Conversations with Mr. Wealth Hacker, y'all. Look, I just needed to bring in Mrs. Wealth Hacker with me.
And
y'all,
you didn't
like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what questions y'all want me to ask the woman.
But babe, you see how you cutting me off?
I'm not. Go ahead, my love.
Because the original question before that you just asked is, why are women so petty?
Why are they so petty?
So, because you didn't let me answer it.
Go ahead.
We know as men that y'all are the leader of the house, right? Okay. Y'all are supposed to lead your family. Okay. And generally, that's how y'all don't, control every little thing, but for the major, decisions in our lives, y'all are there. That's your job.
Okay.
But when I tell you, rinse the plate off, wash your hands before going in the refrigerator, don't use the fork to stir nothing in one of my pots, and you do exactly the opposite, then that's where Queen Petty comes out. I'm about to put my crown on and be like, You know what? I'm just gonna throw the whole pot away. Then who gonna have to buy a pot? Because we ain't gonna have no pots.
Conversation.
Y'all don't want to wash y'all dishes. Y'all don't even want to load the dishwasher and turn it on.
We ain't gonna
okay?
take it. We ain't gonna take it that petty. We ain't gonna go that.
We gonna throw away the dishes and what we gonna eat on.
Yeah, she going
So
crazy.
that's why. That's why.
Fellas, we gotta talk with our women more. At the end of the day, we gotta talk to our women more. But most importantly, we need to learn our women more.
And take them to TJ Maxx.
And taking them to TJ Maxx. There you go. Fellas, if you're having problems with your woman, ask her those questions right here. And then...
And we're not having a problem.
No. Not at all.
Okay. Just...
No. I'm gonna ask you those questions. All right. Conversation with Mr. Well Tackle. Featuring... Mrs. Well Tackle.
Horny.
Thank you, baby. Deuces.